And the Justice Department has launched a review after documents marked classified were found in an office space President Biden used as a private citizen after serving as vice president. Sources tell ABC News a small number of classified documents were found last November, a day before the midterm elections, at an office where the president occasionally used space from 2017 to the start of the 2020 campaign. President Biden's legal team says they immediately notified the National Archives and the Justice Department of the discovery and that the White House is cooperating with both agencies. It's unclear if the president was involved in moving the documents or if he knew they were there. ABC News investigative reporter Catherine Falders joins me live now for more on this. Catherine, what do we know at this point about these documents, and what's the response from the White House to this?
Yeah, so there's still a lot of questions surrounding the nature of these documents, but what we know is that they were found in November. Now, right after these lawyers for President Biden found the documents, they immediately notified investigators. They notified the National Archives. Those documents went back to the National Archives the next day. Now, the current president says that he is cooperating with these probes, with this investigation, this review, if you will. It doesn't seem totally too advanced yet, but at least that's what we know and what the White House is saying. There's still lots of questions surrounding this. How did the documents get there? What is the nature of these documents? What is the nature of the classification markings on these documents? Of course, those are all questions that we still need answers to.
So what does this review entail? Could President Biden or his inner circle potentially face charges stemming from this?
Well, look, it's important to point out that this isn't an investigation. It's a review. Merrick Garland, of course, the Attorney General, has appointed somebody to do this review. But the differences here is that when Biden's team found these documents, they handed them over. They notified investigators pretty immediately. Now the comparison up here, especially on Capitol Hill, is being made to former President Trump. Important to point out that it was only after investigators learned of these documents, these boxes of documents that Trump had transported to Mar-a-Lago, that they asked for them back. They spent months asking for those back, and Trump gave some of them back, but it's still not clear if all of those documents that the former president took, you see them right there, that is from the search of his Florida estate Mar-a-Lago. It's still unclear if all of the documents, all of the government documents, classified documents, are now in the possession of the government.
Catherine, could this undermine the investigation against former President Trump in the sense of, look, President Biden didn't realize he had classified documents, too. Same here, you know, that kind of a thing, just the idea that this happens.
I think it's hard to tell right now. Obviously, DOJ doesn't like to get into the politics of it. There's clearly politics involved in this. So on its face, sure, it's never good to have classified documents in your possession, in your personal office, not secure. But I think what this really could come down to is what happened after those documents were discovered. Now, the White House says that Biden returned them. With Trump, it took months and months to get those documents back. His lawyers signed statements saying that there weren't any classified documents left when in fact there were, and that led to the search of his home in Florida. So I think it's not clear if it could totally affect it, but really I think they're totally different in terms of what happened after they became aware that the documents existed.
All right, Catherine Falders, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.